on HTS. Get online to get ready to play. HTS Online.
Login confirmed.
www.htsonline.com.
Unbeaten in 6 straight on the road, the Florida Panthers have done the job after 20 minutes here at MCI Center. A Steve Washburn goal has propelled them to a 1-0 lead. A very pleasant good afternoon, evening, afternoon, morning. It has been all that for the Washington Capitals. They try to get used to their new home. We try to get used to our new booth. And we heard Adam Oates tell Al Koken downstairs, doesn't feel like home yet, too soon.
Yeah, just not very impressive period at all by the Washington Capitals. There's always two sides to the coin. First of all, the Florida Panthers played extremely well in the neutral zone. The Capitals couldn't generate any offense. Number two, the Capitals didn't do the little things. They didn't fight through checks. They didn't get the loose pucks. Because of that, only 2 shots on net. You don't want that type of period. They've got to really pick it up a notch in the second and third.
Craig, the Florida Panthers are known to get their dirty goals in front of the net. They did to start things here tonight.
Yeah, and what happens is the Florida Panthers love going to the net off the draw. Here we pick it up on the draw here, and watch what happens when the puck goes back. Here it is off the face-off, gets back to the point, the forward's clear, hold it here. Look at how everybody holds up somebody, clears them out. This guy's going to the net, but the puck's going to come wide and ricochet. Here comes the hard shot from the point. Ricochets into the corner, comes to the other point. Hold it here. Now we've got 4 guys on one side, and this is the guy to watch in front, along with Shepard, who's rotating out here. And here comes the shot through a screen. Just shoots it on net. Hold it here. Hold it right here. There's the stick. Joe Rickey's in perfect position, but he doesn't lift up the stick, so the puck's deflected, and it goes right through the 5-hole of Colzig.
And it winds up in the back of the net for the Florida Panthers, and for the rookie Washburn, second goal in as many nights as he gets his 4th from Laws and Warner at 7:23. And the Panthers had another near miss.
And here it is once again at the point here. Jovocop, hard slap shot, and look at the traffic in front. And there it is, Kolzig looking behind him off the pipe and out. Anxious moments around Olaf Kolzig, but the Capitals have to get on track. Not an impressive period for their first game here at MCI.
Fans will be scurrying back to their seats for the beginning of period number 2. We'll have you back for that in just a moment.
We're the McKenzie brothers, eh?
How's it going?
Our topic today is the beauty shot.
Yeah, look how beautiful it is. Look at that head. It's making me kind of thirsty right now.
Hey, you can't drink beer on TV, eh? It's illegal.
Okay, fine. Cut.
You drank the beer? Is that a problem?
No way. It evaporated. And I'm still thirsty.
Go!
Cut.
We're gonna get sued, eh? What'd you go and drink the beauty shot for?
To me, there's nothing more beautiful than an empty glass, eh?
Yeah, and I get to be the designated driver. Cut!
Good thing we have nowhere to go, eh? Cut.
Last year, off the coast of Hawaii, an entire U.S. naval attack fleet was defeated, yet most people never knew about it. Now, go behind the scenes of the largest war game ever staged. More firepower than was deployed in all of World War II. An explosive in-your-face exercise where the weapons are deadly and the pressure is all too real. Fleet Command. Premiering Sunday at 9 Eastern and Pacific on the Discovery Channel. Explore your world.
I'm really looking forward to this year. Last year we started winning, we made the playoffs, and that was a good building block for us. Wait till we take the next step. This is a new era in Washington basketball. We have a new name, we have a new logo, and we have a new arena. But you know what excites me the most? Working with the new big fella.
Mr. Valley, phone call, line 1.
I can't believe I gotta do everything around here.
Taking a left instead of his usual right, Joe found himself about to have his very first taste of rhubarb pie when it hit him hard. Wait a minute. What else haven't I tried? What other people haven't I met? What other oceans haven't I swum in? What other pies haven't I eaten? Sandy, a veteran witness of existential crises, slowly refilled his coffee. Joe smiled and bit into the big unknown. It tasted great.
Bondra, Locker, and the Caps. Let's go! Ready to play on HTS.
Quaking, the arena shaking, the Caps come to play. So let's go!
Okay, tell me about what you think when you're scoring a goal.
When I score, I react to it. When I score, I'm happy.
Sometimes I overreact.
The Capitals, ready to claw it out with the Panthers. Sunday afternoon at 1:30 on HTS.
Limited to just 2 shots on goal in the first period. John Van Beesbrook and the Florida Panthers. For the Bees, a rocking chair affair. After 20 minutes of play, the Panthers are in front by 1 on the road. Here's a near miss for Chris Simon, chugging after that loose puck, hoping for a buzzer beater. But the Beezer slides out and says, not tonight.
Dodge Dakota owners are celebrating. A recent J.D. Power & Associates study ranked Dakota most appealing compact pickup. But we believe the price is pretty appealing, too. How do you add lots more muscle without breaking a sweat? Get a Magnum V6 at no extra charge when you buy a Dodge Dakota. So come, bulk up. At the friendly Dodge dealer near you.
The feel of smart design is the feel of flexibility. Shift Tracer FX is the only razor that flexes to cover every sensitive curve. A design so smart, you can feel it. Schick, the feel of smart design.
It's big-time college basketball at the new MCI Center. The 3rd annual Franklin National Bank Classic, featuring the top-ranked Kansas Jayhawks, defending Classic champion Maryland Terrapins, the Colonials of George Washington, and Ivy League power the Quakers of Pennsylvania. December 7th and 8th, 2 days of exciting basketball at the nation's newest showplace for sports. The Franklin National Bank Classic, your chance to see college hoops at its best.
Get ready to get creative. Get into a Rebel G. Capture your imagination on film. Let Rebel take you beyond snapshots and experience the ultimate rush.
Cool.
Rebel G and only EOS lenses from Canon.
Price, value, selection, and service are the reasons people buy vehicles from a particular dealer. We always have over 2,000 new and used vehicles in inventory, so selection is never a problem. Additionally, I'm introducing what we call Bob Bell light pricing at all of my dealerships. All of our vehicles will carry the same light prices. We'll also beat any advertised price on a comparable vehicle, and I'll personally guarantee our prices and service. Why would you want to buy anyplace else?
The Bob Bell Automotive Group, Glen Burnie up at Marlboro, East Point, and Bel Air.
HTS coverage of Capitals hockey is brought to you by your new Dodge dealers. We know how to help. And by Canon. So advanced, it's simple. And by Molson Golden, Canada's best. Beauty, eh? We look down at the center ice dot with the Florida Panthers in front by 1 on a Steve Washburn goal. Craig Laughlin. We get ready for the second period to begin, and the Florida Panthers, a team that has played better on the road than at home, and they have continued that trend tonight as we look at the statistics through 20 minutes.
Well, definitely the shots on goal statistics is the glaring one. 11-2 favor the Panthers. Scoring chances, the Caps with the goose egg, 4 for the Panthers. Faceoffs favor the Caps by a pair, and the power play is not really a factor.
Washburn to start the middle period. Help checked by Oates. 2 teams going 5 aside, even in full strength. Shvela. Washburn lost it. Oates tried to jam that one on the target. Missed wide on the glove side. Ray Shepard coughed it up. Simon, Oates, Krieger out there to start things for the Caps in period 2.
Leave that stick. Just leave it.
Oates in tight quarters. Gave it ahead to Krieger. Krieger working in. Turns the corner. Tried the pass for Johansson. That was read well. Shepard. Stick handling in. Still with the puck. Little drop pass. Vela over skates. Simon sends away Joe Juneau. Galloping in. Juneau hits the brakes. Wrist shot blocked off. Good recovery by Jovanovski.
Good speed, change of speed by Juneau, forcing the defenseman to leave him and allowed him a direct access to the net. Good opportunity, but off the leg.
Juneau waits. Toms off the bench. Shut down by the blocking glove of Van Beesbrook. Jeff Toms to the corner. Jovanovski ahead of Konowalchuk. Ed Jovanovski launched it back to center ice a little more than a minute into our second period. Toms, drive, stop, rebound left there and swept out of harm's way. Gonchar sets. Juneau towards the cage, carrying that off a defender and wide of the Florida net. And this could be a boarding or roughing penalty as Svela is atop a Capital.
Yeah, Svela's going to get the gate. The Capitals have come out firing. Obviously, Ronnie Wilson's game plan to shoot the puck at all times here in the second period. And out of this hard work, the Capitals are going to get a power play. Svela goes to the penalty box for the Florida Panthers. Good hustle. Here we have the Capitals just shooting the puck towards the net. Konowalchuk tries to get a jump, and then Svela gives him another good bump for good measure. That's enough for Terry Gregson. The Caps go to the power play.
And it will be 2 minutes for boarding, Craig. Time in the penalty, 1 minute and 38 seconds. Caps go to the power play. They're second on the night. Oates on this draw. Fitzgerald, annually one of the league's best penalty killers, won the face-off, and Murphy would sling it all the way the length of the rink.
He's got a left short-handed goal to the Panther, so he's a guy that would like to get clicking.
Adam Oates cuts into the middle, finds Housley. His shot towards the net, struck a skate boot, winds up off the playing surface.
Now, they're missing some key guys, too. When you look at penalty killing, when you have guys, and not even the guys that are in the lineup now, they're missing some key guys, but last year when they don't sign Scrudlin, they don't sign Mike Hopp. They're two guys that the Florida Panthers relied heavily on in this penalty killing situation.
And in talking with Brian Murray, the Panthers bench boss earlier today, he said, we made the decisions as an organization to not re-sign in some cases and to let go other cases, those veteran players, those senior influences on some of the younger guys in this lineup. The Panthers had a motive. Richard Zednik, not in the best of sorts, over at the Caps players bench, doubled over at the waist. Power play continues for the Caps, who trail by one, little more than 2 minutes into period two. Juneau relays to the front. That caught Simon in the skate. Housley, another deft keep at the point. Housley, one-timer, stick save. Van Beesbrook always under control. Juneau away from Warrener. Oates on the perimeter for Housley. Got it back. Adam Oates closing to the cage. Loads in, fires. That struck Murphy. Murphy, one hand, did not clear. Housley again keeping it in. Oates. Beyond the goal line for Juneau. Johansson well down. Adam Oates. Simon hovering in the slot. Nice look down low. Backhand bid. Juneau stopped by Van Beesbrook. And the Panthers clear.
Great puck move by the Washington Capitals. And when they did get it down low, they weren't standing around. You got to take it to the net. They did. Good stop by Van Beesbrook. Keeps the biscuit out of the basket.
Caps have already doubled up their first period shot on goal production. They've outshot the Panthers 4-0 in this second period. Offside Caps. Adam Oates on the rush.
Just much more energy. This is the type of Capitals team we expected in the first. Now they've got their feet wet here in their new facility. They're ready to go here in the second and have played much better. The Capitals on the power play. Here they are moving it around from the sidewall to the point, give and go. When it goes down to Juneau, a strong move to the net. They had caught two Florida Panthers on the half wall with a couple of passes. Oates to the point, Murphy caught up high, and there's that nice pass through the seam. And there's a good play by Juneau going to the net, which is what he has to do, continue to do, to keep his goal scoring going.
You watch Van Beesbrook. He's always under control and never flustered in tight and good scoring chances. Toms tried to feed the front. That was blocked off. Late in the power play chance. Second of the night for the Capitals. Housley through traffic. Konowalchuk free whacked. And it was Van Beesbrook standing strong. Toms on the regroup. Panthers back to full strength. Toms fires, and Van Beesbrook angled the rebound away. Jan Boulis, lassoed by Karkner. Referee Gregson says play on as the Panthers will dump at the length of the ice. They want to get fresh troops out there for Brian Murray. Berube clears in deep. Capitals had 5 shots on goal during that power play flurry. They were unable to dent Van Beesbrook. It is 1-0 Panthers. 15:45 to go in period 2. Murphy hammers one right on. Kolzit. No trouble with that 60-footer. Tenorti sends away Klee. Berube looks after Jovanovski. Dvorak heard the footsteps of Dale Hunter, still managed to win the puck. Gagne rink wide for Jovanovski. Just as the Panthers dominated in the first, Craig, the Caps are doing that here.
Yeah, much better. 7-1 Caps. Everything's been funneled to the net. Obviously something they discussed in the dressing room between periods.
Jovanovski with time. Launched it ahead too long for Whitney. Nemirovsky and Riki combined to force that up out of play. And we will have you back at MCI Center. The Washington Capitals trying to breathe a little easier. They're down to the Panthers by 1.
Sam was cruising along when he was broadsided by the cruelest driver of all, Love, a.k.a. Sophie. Now he was at the intersection of his life, waiting for the light to change. To his left, he saw his never-taken trip to Nepal. To his right, that girl from Savannah with the tattoo. And straight ahead, he saw his future with Sophie. Green light, Sammy boy. What's it gonna be? Love 1, tattoo girl 0.
I'm not unreasonable. I just want everything. That's why I got Digital Choice Service from Bell Atlantic 9X Mobile. It has voice-activated dialing. I say, call Janet, call Dad, call the waiter, and it dials. The first incoming minute is free. Plus, I get all these cool features on an advanced digital network. So my phone works here, here, and everywhere in between. For monthly access under $20, including airtime, that's not unreasonable. That's Digital Choice. I'll have everything.
Great views of great plays here on HTS, and our budget goal cam, Kano on the doorstep, gets a couple of whacks at the puck. Steve Konowalchuk, there's one, there's two. 2 nice stops by the Beezer as he uses his pads to keep the biscuit out of the net. 2 of John Van Beesbrook's 9 on the evening. It is 1-0 Panthers, just past the 5-minute mark of the second. Steve Washburn on the board, second goal in as many nights for the Panther rookie. He struck last time out against Phoenix. From a bad angle, Tom Fitzgerald easily handled by Kolzit. Calle Johansson, so vital to the Caps offensively this season, and the Caps defense as a whole, Craig, now has to resume its scoring on the score sheet with Vondra out. Oh, yeah, you're going to see them more active, too. You have to be active. It's hard to score in the NHL unless you don't have an odd man break. Everybody plays so solid one-on-one defense that you need a guy jumping in late like Calle Johansson, Phil Housley. Those guys are guys that have to pick their spots and help out.
Krieger rolls it all the way down, and this will be icing against the Washington Capitals. Caps coming in 4 games over the 500 mark in third in the Atlantic, 3 points behind the Flyers. As we get a chance to tell you about the Toys for Tots campaign, you can join the Washington Capitals and the U.S. Marine Corps for the 97 Toys for Tots drive. Thursday, December 18th, Caps and Panthers at 7 o'clock. Bring a new unwrapped toy, and you can receive a coupon to a future Washington Wizards game. That can't be right. I would imagine you're giving away tickets to a Washington Capitals game. But the copy foils you again.
The Chiron was right, though.
Yeah, thanks. Ryan Johnson with Fitzgerald. Shvela. Wrist shot smothered by Joe Riki. That's smarts. Even strength, 5 aside, the 2 teams skate. We approach 6 minutes gone by in the middle period. Shots on goal now 12-9 in favor of Florida. Johansson on the relay. Oates trying to fly back in. Hooks off, looks for the trailer. It's Simon busting to the net. The pass never arrived. Bosley draws a bead on Whitney. The towering Chris Wells at 6'6" behind the cage. Wells working out along the side dasher, looking for Nemirovsky. He had Johansson right in his lap. Plenty of time for Washington to move back. Simon wedged out of there by Warner. Steve Konowalchuk shoved by Wells. Juno tapped it. Simon tried to dance by Warner, and Warner shut his skates. Whitney out for Wells. Sylvain Cote parked right in his skating lane. Jeff Toms cut from behind by Ray Whitney. In turn, Toms made the steal on the dump in. The Capitals are offside.
Stoppage of play here, Joe. Time now for a Dodge trivia question of the evening. Who was the first coach to lead the Caps to a winning season? Could be the guy behind the Florida bench. There's one guy.
The answer comes in just a moment. There's always some thread to the answer of the Dodge trivia question. Some thread having to do with our current game. Usually. I'd say 9 times out of 10. Tonight might be a rare occurrence. 1-0 Panthers, 12:53 to go, second period. Juno moves it away with Toms' help. Jeff Toms handed it right to Ed Jovanovski. Washburn plays the wing for Mellenby. Canceled by Juno. A turnover in tight. Washburn beaten by Kolzig, who is awkwardly sprawling to make that stop.
That was a nice play there. The fake shot pulled the goalie out of the net, but then he didn't get all of it that he wanted after he cut wide.
Shepard looking on as Washburn tried a little wraparound. He fanned on that pass. Jeff Toms leads the Capital charge. His pass intercepted by Washburn, who seemingly is everywhere in the ice tonight for the Panthers. He's their goal getter. 4th on the year at 7:23 of the first. 1-0 for Florida. Mellenby crunched by Boulis. Mellenby awful strong in those corners. Finally took 2 to wrestle him down, and Jeff Toms will clear. This is icing against the Washington Capitals. A chance for Ron Wilson to get a new line out there. And as Kelly Miller strides back into the offensive zone, the Washington Capitals and the Panthers continue on HTS.
Last year, off the coast of Hawaii, an entire U.S. naval attack fleet was defeated, yet most people never knew about it. Now, go behind the scenes of the largest war game ever staged. More firepower than was deployed in all of World War II. An explosive in-your-face exercise where the weapons are deadly and the pressure is all too real. Fleet Command. Premiering Sunday at 9 Eastern and Pacific on the Discovery Channel. Explore your world.
How do you make a new 98 Dodge Neon go even faster? Offer $1,500 cash back. Or 1.9% financing for up to 60 months that can save you over $2,700. So before this offer ends, step on it to the friendly Dodge dealer near you. How easy is it to buy a new 98 Dodge Stratus? Just pick A or B, which can save you over $3,100 over 60 months. A or B, B or A. Hey, whichever one you choose, you win at the friendly Dodge dealer near you.
Washburn, the goal scorer for the Florida Panthers, gets a nice break right here. Off Juno's pad, walks in, fakes the shot to go around Cote, and then look at this wonderful save with the blocker and the pad of Olaf Kolzig. One more look at this. Here's the play right there off that right leg. Kolzig, nice save here in the second.
Got everything involved in that. Blocker, pad, maybe even the right skate. 1-0 Panthers. Joe Beninati, Craig Lachlan, Al Koken with you tonight on HTS. Bill Bell downstairs, our director, as we get word from Bill downstairs that it's time to give you the answer to that trivia question. Our Dodge trivia question tonight. Who was the first coach to lead the Caps to a winning season?
We thought Brian Murray. Let's take a look. Brian Murray, 82-83, 39, 25, and 16. My first year here. There's his record as a head coach with the Washington Capitals. Pretty impressive.
Jan Boulis strides after Ed Jovanovski. A turnover. Miller corralled by Gagne. Miller determined out of that corner to Took a high run from Jovanovski. Jovanovski won the battle for the puck. Sergei Gonchar trying to take it away from Johan Garpenlov. Not able to keep the Caps in the offensive zone. Tenorti came over. And Zednik, with help from Gonchar, able to pitch it back to center. Tenorti steps up on Dvorak. This is Gonchar's turn. Feed through for Zednik, mistimed. And Beesbrook plays it to a friendly Jersey. Jovanovski, steal, Oates, wrap around. That hit a piece of the crossbar. Oates digging, scramble in tight. Zednik and Van Beesbrook has it under the catching glove.
Hungry around the net are the Washington Capitals here in the second. Good play by Adam Oates on that spinorama around the net, trying to stuff it on the Beezer. We've got a great view for you fans out there in our budget goal cam. Here's the Beezer looking around, trying to follow Adam Oates. Oates is going to get it, come around, and there's the stuff play, but a nice, smart play by the goaltender. See how he got his stick out there? He wasn't allowing Adam Oates to get that stick and puck around in front of him. One more look at this play. Some hard work going on down low. There's that look at this play. There's the bouncing biscuit off the glove of Jovanovski. Bounces into the pads. Finally ends up underneath the catching glove of Van Beesbrook.
Jovanovski took it out of the air right in front of that crossbar. Thought it even struck a piece of the iron, but we see the replay that it did not. Van Beesbrook then quick as a cat to get over in time. 1-0 Panthers, approaching the game's midpoint. 10:40 to play in the second period. Johansson strides back. Parks behind Kolzig and waits for the breakout to begin. Riki along the boards, Krieger. Panthers right into that trap. Caps break it momentarily. Oates feathered it in. Svela on the handle around the corner curve, right through Johansson.
Florida Panthers forwards doing a nice job holding up the Capitals forwards, which are giving the Panthers defensemen more time to operate, and it's been hard for the Capitals to establish forechecking because of that type of obstruction in the neutral zone.
Lindsay spun Krieger around and down, and the Caps will have a power play as a result.
Well, Lindsay, one of their best penalty killers, heads off to the sin bin, and the Capitals go to a power play, trying to continue their momentum. Here we pick up the play right in the neutral zone. Happened just before the blue line. Here's the play by Krieger. There's the hook. Krieger falls down. Lindsay in the box. The Capitals on the PP.
Craig, it's their second of the period, third of the night. Remember the last power play chance here early in the second. They had 5 shots on goal. They peppered Van Beesbrook, but did not turn the red light on behind him. Juno, Toms, Konowalchuk across the front. Housley and Johansson, the rear guard. Penalty killers for the Panthers, Garpenlov, Washburn, Svela, and Cartner. Svela did not clear. Jeff Toms waltzes to the front. The double was coming, and his pass back to the point eluded Housley. Joe Juno off to Jeff Toms. Toms will play the corner. Van Beesbrook will roam. His dump out appeared to have struck a player and deflected out, and that is what linesman Rasico is saying. If it did not, it would have been delay of game, but that deflected off the ice sheet.
Definitely did hit the player as it went up and over the glass here at MCI. These are pretty good with the puck. He's got a pretty good wrist shot, trying to go off the glass, and it goes up and over. Here's a look at that last play. The fans here calling for a minor penalty. And here's the play by Beezer. Here's the shot right off Kartner, up and over the glass. Faceoff comes to the left of John Van Beesbrook.
Getting a great view of the players' benches here at the MCI Center. So many wonderful new camera positions. This is one advantage we can take.
The only problem is we're looking at Joe Riki. That's the only problem. Everything else is cool.
Got to work hard even when you're catching your breath. Johansson for Juno. Power play time still for the Caps. You see the time left in it. 1-0 Panthers, 9:20 to go in the second period. Simon, bear hug by Warner. Johansson, drive, block. Johansson, drive, block. Juno, the return for Cali. Housley keeps it moving to Oates. Simon again is parked in the deep slot. Johansson rips one. That one fluttered off the glass. Chris Simon, shoved down by Warner, got right back to his skates. Oates, one hands for Johansson. Quick relay, Housley. Sizzled that one high and wide. Rebound, Juno. Didn't deal with that bouncing puck all that well. Johansson for Juno once more. Able to quiet this one. Johansson and Housley, 44 seconds in the power play. 8:40 in the middle period. Caps looking to tie the game at 1. Juno skirts behind the goal. Oates, whacked by Murphy. Housley, Johansson, one-timer, didn't get a lot of wood on that. Oates still sets up shop. Panther penalty killers have to be dead tired now. Juno around the corner. Johansson squeezed by Van Beesbroek.
Nice power play. No paid dirt, but I tell you what, they moved the puck around. That last shot, a good one, as the Capitals all over John Van Beesbroek. He's come up with some spectacular saves here on this power play. He's also had a little bit of luck because the Capitals have been firing the biscuit wide. Here's Adam Oates, a lot of confidence and patience with the puck. Down low to Juno, driving to the net, and in comes Calle Johansson right there. Nice stop as the pillows are squeezed by the Beezer. Keeps that 5-hole shot out of the twine.
15th full season for John Van Beesbroek. As a professional, 9 years in the Rangers system, 5th here with the Panthers.
Going for his 295th win tonight, which will move him up in the standings past former Capital netminder Mike Toot Toot Liu.
Toot Toot.
That's what we used to call him.
Gotcha. Lewis wins the draw. Late in the power play for the Caps, their 3rd of the night. Down by 1 with 8:05 to play in period number 2. Gagne twists it ahead. Wells working wide to Nordy. Forced him away. Gagne looking for the loose puck. It came to Colton.
Yeah, big Wells out there. First game he's playing left side. He's usually a big centerman. But Brian Murray he's a big unit, so he's trying the left wing side.
Oh, great pass! Score! Richard Zednik on a wonderful feed from Steve Konowalchuk.
Talked about one of the consistencies in Ron Wilson's lineup, and it's Bulis Zednik along with Konowalchuk, and here's that little play. Going wide is Bulis, holds up, nice pull-up, great look, Konowalchuk across to Zednik. You couldn't textbook that play any better than this. The pull-up, the pass, Konowalchuk has to be given a lot of credit because he snared the pass with his right skate. Then got it to his stick, then snapped it across the crease. Pretty play by that Capital trio. Zednik on the nice end of a wonderful pass.
Very, very impressive. First on the reception of the pass, and then on the distribution for Zednik to slam home. We are level at 1. And we will have you back to MCI Center in just a moment. Look at this handiwork. Konowalchuk and Zednik for the finish.
John Lithgow performs the Discover Card Dial-Along song.
An extemporaneous piece.
Provided for your dialing pleasure while you call 1-800-IT-PAYS-2 and apply for your Discover Card, the card with the cashback bonus award that always pays you back.
That was a nice surprise.
And that's music to everyone's ears. It pays to Discover. To apply, call 1-800-IT-PAYS-2. Accepted where you see the Nova sign.
Al Koken with you from the Capitol Club. Washington Post scores for the first time tonight, 2-1. Flyers over the Rangers in the second. Buffalo's open up a 2-0 lead over Tampa Bay. Tied at 1 between Phoenix and the Hurricanes. Calgary and Dallas no score early in that game. Later on, Detroit will be at Edmonton. And Craig, they're missing silverware here at the club. They're coming to look for you. I just got to warn you, buddy.
I've only got a glass, and that's a wine glass, Aldo. Here's one more look at the goal that's tied it up here. Van Beesbroek watching the puck, but looking to the right side of the screen. Wide open Richard Zednik. 8th goal of the year for the Z-Man. The Caps have tied it up.
off the rookie goal-scoring pace held by New Jersey's Patrick Elias. Zednik's 8th from Konowalchuk, and Bulis officially at 12, 16.
Is that Elias or Elias?
That would be Elias.
I love getting you on that.
Craig Laughlin.
Yeah.
Joe Beninyan.
Joey.
Yeah. No, only mom and dad call me. Marubi on the clear-in. Cleve. 4 players back behind Van Beesbrook. Marubi and Hunter. Tied up. Jovanovski gets away with Mellenby's help. Scott Mellenby on the attack, wide on the wing. Big slap shot caught the outside of the cage. Jovanovski joining the rush. Down to 6.5 to go in the second period. Caps have battled back. They've tied the Panthers at 1. Washburn behind the goal. Dvorak caromed that off the cage. Laws at the point. Kolzig deals with the rebound. Nemirovsky makes the play. Nemirovsky backhand. That caught the side of the cage. Good shift for David Nemirovsky and Ray Shepard. Whitney now off the bench for Brian Murray's Panthers. It'll be Dale Hunter to clear in softly.
Yeah, the Capitals line needed a quick line change there. Hunter and Berube out there for a long while. Got trapped in their own zone, finally able to clear it in and get a breather.
Caps out shooting the Panthers 9-4 here in period 2, outscoring them by a goal. The Panthers are on the board first. This is icing against Florida. Caps fans, listen up. Don't miss out on your chance for the best seats in the house here at MCI Center. Capital season tickets provide you with the hottest seat for the coolest game on earth. For more information, grab your pencils, 301-336-CAPS.
All right. There's Sluggo, affectionately called. Dougie Shear, head equipment man for the Washington Capitals. Sluggo took that puck off the ice. They made sure they gave it to Sluggo for Richard Zednik's goal, the first ever Capitals goal scored here at MCI Center.
Congratulations to Sluggo, to the Washington Sports Entertainment family for their efforts in putting together this MCI Center. Doug Shearer was very, very instrumental in a lot of the layout and design at the event floor level. And probably even more than that.
He certainly made sure his office was lush. And he's got a lot of them.
Terrific facility. And I'm sure they're all proud papas tonight.
Makes me want to play so I could just hang out in the training room.
You want to get in that hydrotherapy tub. Yeah. Oates in with Simon. Wrist shot right to the belly of Van Beesbrook. Rebound was there. Dvorak was knocked down, and this will be a penalty against the Caps. And Mark Tenorti is very, very incensed.
Oh, and then
he just got an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
Yeah, he went right after referee Gregson. Maybe gave him a little nudge. He was hit from behind, but Tenorti's going to go to the box. 2 for high stick and 2 for unsportsmanlike. So the Florida Panthers with 5:12 to left will have a double minor to work with. Tenorti in the box, very upset on the original call. All the Capitals went following after Gregson. And there's Ronnie Wilson looking on. Doesn't like what's happened now. The Capitals are faced with a 4-minute power play. Here we take a look what happens. Here's Tenorti along the wall. Watch him spin around. There's the call. The call just happened before that interference. Now watch what Tenorti does right here. Goes after the referee, and because of that, he gets an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So it's 2 minutes for high stick, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike. Tenorti in the box for 4 minutes.
Right you are, Dr. Lachlan. It's 5:10 to go in the second period, and the scoreboard even at 1. Panthers look to open up their anemic power play. Whitney crashes one in from center. Mellenby and Konowalchuk. Riki there as well. Joe Riki got a nice, kind bounce right to his stick, and he's able to blast it all the way down. Shvela, very good quarterbacking the power play for the Panthers.
Yeah, he leads them in assists, and that's really been his place on this power play, is to work the point, to be the quarterback, and because of that, he's played a lot better of late. getting a lot more ice time. And Whitney is a nice little spark plug back there, very similar to Kovalev in New York, which we saw in the last game. The fact that a forward playing there, pretty quick, pretty nifty, both very similar guys. I don't think he has the bomb like Kovalev. He's going to look to pass more often.
Caps captain Dale Hunter out there along with Kelly Miller for the moment, the penalty-killing forwards. And just as we say that, they turn left to get a breather at the players' bench. 4 minutes, 4 seconds to go in the second. It is 1-1. The Panthers are on the power play for another 2 minutes and 47 seconds. In tight, Kolzig makes that stop on Gagne.
And that's that bad bounce that Al talked about along the glass, hitting up one of those posts that holds up the glass, hits the post and comes right out in front of the net. Fortunately for the Caps, Kolzig on his game and very alert in the net to stop that.
Jovanovski sends it in along the glass. Garpenlov, Nemirovsky, Gagne out there now for the Panthers. Jovanovski chops it down low. Sylvain Cote looking after Garpenlov, back to the point. Jovo faked the slapper. Nemirovsky to Jovanovski. Now wide for Laws. Nice give and go to the front. Deflected just wide by Nemirovsky. A golden scoring opportunity for the Panthers goes awry. Garpenlov. Surveyed there by Cote. Wrist shot through a screen. Stopped by Kolzig. Battle down. Chopped wide. Nemirovsky again. Dished it off the target. And Sylvain Cote did not clear. Laws left his skates to keep it in.
They need a change. They need to ice the puck and get a change here. They're too tired.
Jovanovski bombs away. Rebound. Dealt with by a diving Kolzig to spoil Gagne. Nemirovsky. 1.5 to go in the power play. Nemirovsky down low. Juno without his hockey stick. That makes a penalty killer's job awfully tough.
Makes it like a 5-on-3. Housley has a stick. Juno gave it to him. And there's Juno in front. It's like a 5-on-3 now. They got to get it down the ice.
And Oates will. Crowd roaring its approval here at MCI Center. The penalty-killing effort for the Caps is 75% done. 1 minute to go in that double minor. Jovanovski thunders one in. Riki fields the carom, spins it around the boards and out. Less than 2 minutes to go in period 2. We're tied up at 1. Washburn for the Panthers back in the first. Zednik here in the second for the locals. Shepard on the clear in. Johansson got tugged by Mellenby. Washburn to the corner. Riki right there to give chase. Washburn relays. Mellenby to the slot. Shepard poke checked well by Johansson and cleared by Jeff Toms. Second effort by Toms made sure to get that puck in deep. 12 seconds of the way are the Caps from killing the double minor on Tenorti. Washburn stick handled right into traffic and Riki will drive it all the way down. And MCI Center roars its approval. Caps now back to even strength. 5-on-5 we go. 1:06 to go in the period. Hunter to the slot. Van Beesbrook with a stop on Housley cheating down. Ryan Johnson wants a breather for the Panthers. He sends it all the way the length. This is icing against Florida, and they come to their feet in Washington.
Nice job on the PK by the Washington Capitals. They got cut out there a long time, but they're able to survive. One apiece here on HGS. Under a minute left in the second.
The feel of smart design is the feel of flexibility. Shift Tracer FX is the only razor that flexes to cover every sensitive curve. A design so smart, you can feel it. Schick, the feel of smart design.
At Bob Bell, we strive to offer more to our customers than the competition. Now, whenever you purchase a new or used vehicle from us, you'll receive the Bob Bell Platinum Card, which entitles you and your family to thousands in savings at all of my dealerships and at over 125 merchants, such as restaurants, travel, home improvements, entertainment, and more, each and every time you shop. Membership is our gift to you and comes standard with every Bob Bell vehicle.
The Bob Bell Automotive Group, your direct factory connection. Glen Burnie, Upper Marlboro, East Point, and Bel Air.
The Capitals survived the 4-minute power play. Tenorti in the box, but some anxious moments around closing. There's a blocker save. Another one. Nemirovsky, some great chances. And then near the end, as his penalty expired, Dale Hunter pulls it out in front. Nifty shot right there by Housley. And a nice stop by the Beezer. One apiece as this second winds down.
Shots on goal, 18-14, favor the Panthers. Lindsay on the attack. Bill Housley snuffs that out. Simon barreling back ahead with Steve Konowalchuk, 35 seconds in the middle frame. Bill Housley sent it away, boxed out of the air, literally by Rhett Warrener, a hand pass. Scoreboard even at 1 as we're closing in on our second intermission. Fans, wouldn't you like to win millions? You can play Powerball today, where the minimum grand prize is always at least $10 million, and the prize continues to grow until it's won. It pays to play the DC Lottery. The Powerball grand prize for Saturday's drawing, estimated annuitized value, get this, $41 million.
Could you use it?
It would change my lifestyle dramatically.
You would be Joe Beninati, Little Wheel.
Joe Beninati, Inc. Couldn't be incorporated.
It couldn't be a big wheel.
Thank you very much. Carry on. Konowalchuk looking to sidestep Murphy. Gave Murphy's face a little nudge to the glass here at MCI Center. 4 seconds, 3. Oates to the front, intercepted Wells. That's going to do it for 40 minutes downtown. The Caps kill off a power play for the Panthers of the 4-minute variety late in the second. After a Zednik goal brought them even after 2, Richard Zednik continues to score the big goals, although he was on the business end of fine work. Boulis and Konowalchuk with 2 sparkling passes. We will step away. We will have our second intermissions activities coming up for you momentarily. From MCI Center tonight on HDS, the Caps and the Panthers deadlocked at 1.